This training will show you how to map roads in the OpenStreetMap application for the Missing Maps charity. To start, open your web browser. To start your mapping activity, navigate to tasks.hotosm.org. If not already logged on, click on the Login to OpenStreetMap button. Enter your login credentials into the email address and password bar. If you have not already got an account, click on the Register Now button. Click on the Remember Me box to save your details for next time, and then click Login. To give the OSMTM application access to your account, click on the Save Changes button. Here you are presented with the OSM Tasking Manager screen. If you are mapping at home, you can either search for a project code you're already aware of, or browse the tasks available by scrolling down and reviewing what's on the list. If you are mapping at a mapathon or already have a project code, enter this into the search bar and press Enter on your keyboard. Select your located project by clicking on its name seen in blue. This takes you to the project overview screen. To find an area to map, click on the Contribute button. Then click on the Take a Task at Random button. To start your mapping, then click on the green Start Mapping button. You then need to select the program you will edit the map with. The program to use is ID Editor. If this is not pre-selected, select it from the drop-down list. Then click on the Edit with ID Editor button. This will then open the OpenStreetMap application in a new tab on your browser. The pink square that you can see is the area that you have been allocated to map. Zoom in and out on this by using the scroller on your mouse. Alternatively, use the plus and minus buttons on the right-hand side navigation bar. It is very important to remember when mapping not to map anywhere outside of your pink box. If you do, your work may not be saved. To improve the visibility of the area you are trying to map, you can adjust the background to be lighter or darker. Do this by clicking on the Background Settings button on the right-hand side navigation bar. Then at the top, there are buttons to make the background lighter or darker. Zoom into your map to identify roads that are not yet marked. Click on the Line button on the top navigation bar. Then move the cursor down to where you'd like to start the road and click and drag the cursor along the route. At each turn in the route, click the mouse so that you can redirect the direction of the route. Once complete, double-click the mouse, which will give the road a red outline. We now need to categorize the road. Navigate to the feature type bar on the left-hand side and click on the Road button. Scroll down and click on the Unknown Road button. We only ever mark these as unknown roads because they are then categorized by people who are in the field. Regularly save your work by clicking on the Save button in the center of the top navigation bar, then clicking on the blue Save button on the left-hand side. Once you have fully mapped your area and saved it, shut the OpenStreetMap tab you currently have open. If you have not completed mapping all of the elements within your square, click on the Unlock button so others can access it and map it. If you believe every element within your square to be complete, click on the Mark Task as Done button, and this will put the map forward for validation. You have now completed your training in how to map roads for missing maps.